This is MMS broadcasting live from our camp and sites and gardens and our treasure site. We can't wait to tell you or to announce to you on this very day. On this very day, we want to tell you what is going to be happening. And live as we are right now, we want to take a look at something on the grounds. And here, I want us to align this to something. What do you think? What do you make of this? Or what does it look like to you, somebody watching live? What does it look like? Take a clue of these. Tell us what it is. Now I'll tell you about this and whether you understand what I'm saying or not. We still want to broadcast life. It's been a while coming up also like this or appearing like this. Now we want to tell you after every hard work there is a reward, there's a pay. So whoever is lazy, let him lazy, but the reward should also come as a lazy one. Receive it or expected nothing of the Lord but his own expectation, but the expectation of the Lord is this person that is working and putting all trust in his work or activities there into the strength of the angels. O Lord of heavens, angel of the Lord, from the host and all places that you have hailed, I want to thank you so much also for the great 11 mountains of the Lord of the virgins and commanding authority, take control and absolute control over this broadcast, this live broadcast from here, city set on hills in Konya right now. And here is in the military, the great camp and the heavenly host and the angels department where we tell you we build. Anytime you want to know how we build, for even to be given a license to a house built, you have to allow it exposed to who built it, how it has been aligned or laid, a block and a chalk on blocking. So this is it. Actually, this is telling you not that every house that looks like it is something, but it's an engineering. When you go to any site or an engineering site where the people who even build you see the kind of structures that they have as exposed as light. In the light here you can see. So this tell you actually the engineering site. I want to thank you. Some of you are building, listening, and it won't fail when the Lord calls for what? Such a day. We want to mine. We are going to mine our treasures. Somebody must have created something very important, and this is underneath. So we will want to take a few moments to mind. I would just want to tell you about what we're doing today. And this had led to a study. We say, what do you see? What do you know about this? How does it look like to you? Is it like engine boat? Does it look like that? Or to you grave? Whatever it is, I want to tell you, we're going to cruise right now. So being in the sea blue or royal blue color tells you we're going to cruise. Now cruising, what do we expect if we had gone on the waters? We need fishes or food for the great flesh. Let the Spirit of the Lord over the 11 mountains and the Spirit of the earth, Spirit of waters and the rain and every uncleanness, we command according to the Spirit of the Lord, we command every unhealthy thing. I command your enemies to lose their strength right now. Even as we need the strength to carry on with this very activity, it is their wish not to see you flourish or do what you have to do, or that which you have sown, they didn't want to see you eat it. Now I command a spirit that is of greatness, the spirit of the age, to break every demonic uncleanness and every invocation and every charm. Now, if I am Sunday birth or midnight birth, the star of the living or the light that shined through the darkness, that is why my birth, place of birth, and where the Lord actually descended me is everything about me correctly given. So you don't need to tell us about what is correct and what is not correct. Once I'm telling you what you need to do, that is all you need. I don't need any rule. The Bible tells you the virgin is not under no law. So remember, if I am no law under no law, then remember, whether I give birth or not, I am still a virgin. Whether I have whatever or mating or whatever meeting, I'm still a virgin. Why? Maria has never been called any other name apart from she being given out a virgin after giving birth to what? That Christ. After giving birth to what? The second Christ. Or after giving birth to the first Christ. It has always been this. Anytime there is a Christ, you will not understand unless the person whom it is written of or the person who has been predestined comes to tell you what is happening. Because the Christ who had left for the heavens and heavenly kingdom had said, for the one who comes, who shall be your comforter and shall be your counselor in all things and all of that, he will be everything to you. He'll give to your remembrance of the past, the present, and the future, and even things to come, he will show you. So that's why we show you what is happening. So what the enemy or the good or evil doing, we are showing you that. It is just my power, my capacity to control that. Yes. So when you hear such things, don't say unless you are called a prophet. A prophet. So I tell you, when two prophets are operating, I'll tell you in what spirit they are operating. I'll tell you. I don't have to know the name of the spirit. I just have to know the state of the spirit they are prophesying with. So I know the true spirit, and I know the true kind of creator and the true forces of angels, not even their names. The names of the angels are not it's not well known to me. But the spirit itself that makes that thing is what I know. Why? Because before they were and given a name, the spirit existed. So I know the spirit other than name. It's like you want to call Angel Michael. There hasn't been what you want to call Angel Michael until he has appeared to someone and has given a name. But before that, there hasn't been any name known to anybody, so they don't know him to be Angel Michael or Gabriel or whatever. But I am a great one. So if you call an angel and you don't know what I'm telling, then you invoke only dead people. And no deaf or dead people, they have never served me or fed me with anything that maybe what you think it shouldn't go well. If you are a prophet, I tell you the spirit of the prophet is of the angel. The spirit of the prophet is of the angel. Because it is the angel that stands before the Lord. No prophet has ever walked with a God. But there are few. You know, when we say in general, no prophet has ever walked with, yeah, that is true. But few have met with some areas of him, the Lord. Not everyone. Because it is not common, so you tell us nobody. But when you want to specify, that you tell, yes, but few. That's why we say but. So where but means we are going to join something special than what we have said in the first line. So someone like me, God, I know that spirit of a God. So I don't even need to say God, but I know. If I have to say God, I'll say the spirit of the generation. That is what it means. This is who is to teach you and must know it. So I decree, if you know what is right, do the right thing. I say what? The Bible says it, or the Holy Scripture, or the heavens declare that their righteousness is there you cannot touch. The heritage even of the prophet is that you not touch them nor harm them. Do not do them no harm. Do them no harm, but you have done so much that you don't even know, and you kill them. But I tell you, it's impossible. For you to do this to me, I'll tell you, you are dead already. I tell you, decree. I don't worship your God, but I will use the spirit that you claim you worship to destroy you yourself. That is, I am on the path of the heavens, the kingdom to heavens, and the road to heavens. So I know when I'm saying this, I'm telling you, what does it look like? When it's time here, the other part or the other end, where the arrows or the shooting part of it looks more like what? A pointed thing. That makes it an or a rocket. So this more like a rocket, also more like what? Engine boat. Or you want to say whatever. I hope you get what I'm saying. These are some of the things. So a typical rocket or a bullet, a rifle. These are like a rifle. All of that. So one thing here that we can talk of is really represents so much and so much. Just look at it. So the Lord has said, the angel of the Lord indeed, you have to know him only by his name or according to what he's giving you as a name. Is the Bible not saying that he will give this a new stone? A new stone, yeah, let me say that. A new stone. And that new stone, indeed, in that new stone, there shall be a new name. So if that new name has not been made known to you and you claim there's a God, there's a this, a name, and that is not what is really moving. What is moving is the new name. What's about the new name? Do you have any new name? So such thing even give way to the learning that you are told in Daniel, the book of Daniel, for knowledge shall increase. Now, when knowledge is increasing, don't tell us that because you're not of us, you do not even agree. Whether you agree or disagree, we do not even tolerate or we do not even regard what you are agreeing or disagreeing with. Because your God is not who fed me from my birth or from my creation point of what? Beginning. So I don't see your God as a God. I only need that if it is a clean or clever or intelligent spirit, then I am already, utilizing it. Yes, it is this we can say. Many things happening around the world, you don't even know. Shaking the grounds in all of that and waves, storm, all of that. You don't know is the angels' forces, their energies is this. So if the God that you want to say it is a God, if he began to come before you or he appeared before you as an earthquake, why would you stand before you even see him? You would have what? Fallen down. You would have been destroyed in the first place. That's why it's not even to say in common that you met with God, it is and that. So probably if your spirit had met with any God, it doesn't also make it the God who made the whole world or universe. Let's take a look at the West, where West is already up in the standing. As you see right there, like a kind of snow like what I'm saying, the pointed edge. You see what it is? It looks more like that. You can see it now, right? It's like a conical point or like apex or A standing. Or you want to say a pyramid up there. So that's in the west side what we're saying. So let the Lord who rule and rule and rule, continuously rule over our life. So we actually want to say that before you know it, it has been created. And when you achieve it, then a newness are taking place again. So what you didn't know is this, is that it is a great one, whom you must all look at and look for, and give to him what he deserves, that he may tell his God, truly, if there's any God or a spirit that I will also visit, if you claim that is probably your doubt, then I tell you, I may have what? A testimony of you, of your good. I got a snow kind of system. That is the weather for this day. You can see from the heavens. It looks so good and promising, even as I'm in my colorful royal blue. So my staff is also right there and it's still leading the path. So I did actually what I have to. So this one has cooled down and today we are mining. That's why I didn't want to talk about more of what? Some of the things you wish to listen or understand. What you understand is not understanding until you bring it to working state like this. So we want to actually talk about this. I said what? It looks more like engine boat at cruise. So sickle mines today or sickle mine. So you see the Bible term or the spirit language is that these days. So we won't say today. So today is just another language, a different spirit. But when you are the spirit, you will know what is right to use, the term to use. So you can have a way you have written a kind of letter or in your own paragraph and your own, grammar, but it doesn't make or it doesn't sound to the Lord or the Spirit unless I rewrite it or I rearrange it according to the spirit of creation. So as we mine, on this day. So sickle mines this day. That is all we did. Sickle mines this day. And we are actually not going to say, oh, you understand, you are the best English or mathematician. The letter C is my own language, is my English, is my English test. So like to say that you have a crescent moon, you have never achieved any A in the moon or the white stone. It has always been what? Square, like the zero, crescent or C or all of that. So if you are not the one who divide the moon into two or the earth into two, you will never understand why I'm using the term C. The term C. When you are on the sea level, like a manager on the sea level, you don't know what it means. A manager of a sea level, manager at sea level, level C of a manager, level C manager. It's a requirement. So I want to thank you so much. So this is what we're doing. We are mining today. Let's see from the very, very path where we have made some of the things. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Mission and Ministries, Sylvester on YouTube, and of all platforms, on all platforms that we would like to broadcast. So this is it, to begin to change and make known what we have. This is ready. It is not a ghost, neither what you think, but what we began with. Let's look at what I'm saying. So to begin to mine of our whole with the whole, look at it. I just want us to take a look at what we've done. As you know, the alignment, even the alignment of these broadcast, and we started also with this. You remember that, right? This is how it all started. So every stage I have read with a different thumbnail or design. This is it. So how we pack the logs or arrange it on this S2 is also right here. And we've done so much. You have to take a look at what I do daily. And we also say that do not despise the authority of the sword. We put it also here that you may understand. Sword, you don't play with. That's why I say you don't have to play with fire if you're not of that. Don't even claim anything you do. You don't have power or you don't have power with. All of this, the mesh stage and all of that. Do we even care about what the Lord is showing? So we would want to say, this is it. So the layout or the profiling, this is the architecture or the architecture of what our sequel that we're going to be mining. Look at it. Where we are right now at this port, where there's a very huge log. That huge log we put in there had now become, had changed its quality or character to the best that we want to say. If that be a good work, let's see it. So look at where we are right now. So the white man is clever because he's following on the path of what? Righteousness, which is spirit journey. And that is love. That's why they could give out the best, even when you are not of that person. They still give you the benefit of the doubt, enjoy it, but be truthful, honest with what you want to do, with whatever they give you. And we'll be talking also about what the non-governmental organizations. Some who have done well, so well. The white man gets up and give you their money, their wealth, the money they have used and have spared and saved someone's own treasures, and they are now supplying you with your own sickness that do not have to come from the white man, and you are enjoying it, and you are telling the white man it's not good. I don't think so. Unless you were born or you were bred also in one of the gardens here before you understand. So do not blame things on the white man, because it should the God that is of goodness arise, then evil is this that black people face. Because black people do not supply any good to any white man. Because the white man is this that have made every transporting system and whatever. The black man have the weapons and bullets to shoot down no matter what God you prove in Africa or in the world or Asia. The white man or the creator have always had their children trained. They can shoot you down, kill you, destroy you any day. Don't joke with it, don't play with it. Unless you also, grow with them before you understand what I'm saying. Don't play with them as some of you scam people. You don't want to scam. You tell somebody that the things you need, but when it comes to the things you need and you are supplied, you go and what? Do something different with it. Assuming you tell a white man, oh, I'm hungry. I need a help from probably this home or organization. I need it only to supply this area of my life. But when they bring it, some of you've gone to do with what? Drug addicts. You change the concept of what you want to another thing because the devil has turned you to nothing. How we get it? To tell me that you are this person and you are just changing and using someone's picture in resemblance of you. That this is you. But you are using the white man's own picture to what? To try to take money for that. Or a man using what? A female rendering figure or image to what? To seduce a man. Or to seduce also a woman with the other thing, like in the other way around. I'm only saying that we should be right in doing the right thing. That is, if you say, I need this, when you are given, use that thing for that which you ask for. Because that will be the account or the report you shall give, shall be that. Be so open and plain. Open it to the Spirit of the Lord and pray, oh Lord, this is my condition, my situation. May you take me through. If there's any spiritual connection I might have or a way I will gain any good from any good man, let it be, oh Lord, that I will not pass through what? The stages of what? Temptations, whereas I will be probably arrested for doing even the wrong thing. Or should I not have that opportunity, or do I have not to miss it? It may affect you later. If you are not affected now, it will affect you later, because the white man, don't tend to take the white man for a fool. I just want to make sure you remember that I've said, don't take the white man for a fool. Whatever the white man gives you is because of what? Spirit and God and what? Love. He does not give you because you think the powers, your seducing spirit work on them. You may think it worked on them, but it has fulfilled their part of giving. And you have also with that robbed them. So if you think you rob, the white man only he assess you. He listens to the side that is what? Sounding in the area of giving and want. That he had fulfilled. So after giving you the thing, don't think you have won. You've never won battles until the world ends. Remember, the Lord has not caused you to fall. It is you yourself. Testing yourself in him, the Lord, and who you are. So you can say, now, the log here will welcome back again. The log here had turned to what? Our treasure, where I can touch it. It's such a huge log. In that area, that sport of it, you can see. So I pick it up so that we look at it, how it is in it. Is this we are now taking out of such a log. Now we see it as a square block cut out or whatever shape you think it is. Thank you so much. We'll be right back after this break. I'll only mind because you see that the truth of this is what? Mind, and we got something like this. Very colorful and beautiful. Yes. Now in the cooling state, I could touch it and take off. This is just the tail part of it or the shape of it that carry the weight. And you see we could even pick up with our hand. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. I will also come your way again. I wish to have a live broadcast that will also do so many practicals again with yet another thing if the Lord has given us the quickening spirit, where we need it and where we must cover. Stop robbing human if you are not robbing for me. If you are not robbing the right thing, like you claim something for yourself to yourself, which is not for you. Assuming I am the saint or the priest, and you rob any good thing from the Lord unto me, and you brought back to me, I know how to use it or where to keep it. But with you, you are only going to what? Have the devil tempt you, and that is you yourself. And you at the end spoil the money. And you go around telling people in the secret, he's worthy. Yet you didn't have it on the grounds of your faith. You're doing well. Do well. Thank you. This is where we come to the end of this very session of broadcast. We want to thank you. This is a main, powerful, great one talking. So when I'm saying such things, I know it already. They do it to us, and we tell them, plain, what you're doing. We know you're ready. If you think I have given you any good, then remember you pay back the good. That's right. This is a very powerful message. If after saying this, and you think the white man will throw me away into a world of the wicked again, then the white man's testimony is what? Is dead. Because I'm the one of the great testimony. I'm the one with the glorious testimony. What do you even know? Who can give you the good or who gives you the best? The best only comes off the best and nothing but the best. The truth for the truth and nothing but the truth. Nothing is against the truth but for the truth. Whatever you do, shall you end somewhere without your expectation? This is so I told you this is how we profile our what? S2X2. And you see the whole thing working. So I'm only going to what? Now chip off or cut off or just take off or subtract the sandy part of it or the limstones. You know what it looks like. When it gets to this stage, even the soil or the sandstone or like, you know what I'm saying. All these things tends to what? Coal fire. And you cannot touch. If you dare try it, if this will even become hotter and more burning than anything, because as you see it becomes very reddish, whitish, or as much as the intensity of the fire is high. You also see it like that. Thank you so much. We'll join you once again after this broadcast. I want us to, if I'm right here, and what I show you, everything is from another man's camp. I've always done the best that I can. Here it is. My lip is showing a lot of light, and some of you are seeing it. Don't take me for granted. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do whatever I think.